Another great session.
Welcome to the good stream.
Ugh. This session's gonna suck ass.
Shut up.
Everyone's going to have a good time, except maybe Jenner, but that's just depression.
Ugh. You can't make me have a good time. I refuse.
I
You
mean, I
can't
guess I
make us
can't.
have a bad time.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can make you have a bad time. God damn it. I'm not gonna though.
Oh no, one of the people breaking into Sans.
I should actually make a sans pug and just put it in.
Oh no, 6 of the people breaking in are Sans.
All right, I'm moving to the window to take out this next guy. Da-da-da.
So anyways.
All of the invading enemies are actually the annoying dog.
Oh, we're doomed then.
Alright, so last time you broke into the jail and got a lot of stress and got a shard. Then you went through the portal into the brothel and you found that the brothel is under attack.
It's under siege.
It's under siege. So you have to drive off the invaders because they've broken their way into the main room, but they haven't made their way into the rest of the brothel yet. So, yeah, that's happening. So,
All right. Well,
begin by allowing some gather information rolls to try and figure out any extra information if you have any questions for me or anything like that.
we just open the door, see everything going on, close it. All right, well.
Yeah. Well, when you pop in, I should bring you in because I mean you don't have to worry about how you're gonna get in. You come in through. Stop moving your pogs. You come in through the stop it. Damn it.
I was moving it back.
You get to stay down there then. You come in through the shadow room and you're actually in a small back room. It's kind of cramped in here because it's not supposed to fit this many people. So yeah, you come into this room here. When you come out the shadow brothel side, there is like a quick thing that I'll reveal after this session is over. So please remind me of that. Somebody, I'm gonna write it down. I already did. Okay, good. Where'd my pen go? Just so I can make a bonus note. God damn it, my pen went missing.
I got a bonus note, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you. I found my pen.
All right, well, as always, I could just do an attune roll.
Okay.
If anybody else wants to do something, then go right ahead.
Okay. The remaining sex workers who haven't been abducted are already boarding up the windows and barricading the doors and trying to keep these assholes out. So go ahead and do your usual attune roll to gather information.
Okay, so... Alright. And in order to do this, I think pretty much I'm going to use the ghost field to basically sniff out the guys who are here and then use that information to figure out who's surrounding the brothel and how.
Okay.
So fortune, effect standard, bonus die 0. Alright, a 4, that's alright.
That's alright, so I can give you good information. So what you know is that the people in the main room are soldiers who were loyal to the old lord, Yoshiro Date, and now loyal to Kagematsu, who has taken over in his stead. Because somebody caused a freaking power vacuum. Don't know who that jerk was, but I'm sure they feel very sorry for what they did.
Yeah, wild.
There's also some demons that are part of this army that I didn't put down pogs for, but I will as they start invading and get beaten up. So there are some Oni in this army that are on the side of Kagematsu. What else did you want to know?
I I think the way I was going about it was pretty much just like numbers and sort of their strategy.
So their goal is to break into the brothel and then kidnap all of the sex workers and then burn the brothel to the ground. You can kind of get that from the spirits that are like lurking around as they've been overhearing this.
A lot of them are just preparing for like a nice warm fire.
Yeah. They also want to rob the brothel because it's very rich, because it gets a lot of clientele for the money. So they'll probably loot the place. And, when you pass through the shadow brothel, your lover, I'm going to stop making the joke and, like, calling her, like, 5 different things. I'm just going to keep calling her your lover. Didn't even show up to say hi to you. She's very busy, apparently. Everybody in the shadow brothel is like dealing with something. Like, everybody's frantic and like doing something, and it's hard to figure out what's going on. But you're in this brothel now, which is under attack, and you can deal with whatever's going on in the shadow brothel later. So, yeah.
All right. Well, they're surrounding us and they're preparing to burn the place down.
Yeah, they've got like big jugs of kerosene out there that you like. If somebody did like a prowl, they could see. The spirits can see it though, and they'll tell you they've got like big barrels full of kerosene out there that they're just gonna like douse this place in. They've already doused they've already splashed the outside of the brothel with it. Some of the sex workers have been like shooting at them with like bows and arrows, but they don't have any guns, which is Madame Mavy's fault. She should have let them have guns.
So they're before they do any burning, they're going to be really preoccupied in looting, right?
Yes.
All right, we have an advantage in that they don't immediately want to murder us. Otherwise, we probably would have come back to Ash anyway.
Yeah. Well, they've managed to break in through the front door, but they haven't been able to get through the security at the front of.
Yeah, that's just like the foyer.
Yeah, they're in the very. You can see them. There's a bunch of them in here fighting Madame Maybe. On the map, you can't see. I mean, you can't like the ghosts will just tell you that they've broken in and that there's a significant quantity of dudes fighting Madame Maybe.
Well, I know the first thing we can do.
All right, what tack we taking on this engagement?
Well, wait. What's the first thing that you can do, Alice?
That door is still closed, correct?
Yes.
Then the first thing we need to do is booby trap the door. If we can find some cord and just do a classic tripwire, they're going to be so intent on getting in here and just looting the place dry that it's going to cause a huge traffic jam.
Yeah, I like that. But okay, so let's do the engagement roll now, I guess, unless anybody else wants to gather information.
Actually, I kind of do on what sorts of materials we might that are still left behind that might be useful.
Oh,
is there anything that looks like it could be useful?
Yeah, I mean, they've got lots of liquor, and they've got lots of like powder. They've got loads of trance powder in here to like calm down Onis who like get upset. And like keep people chill. They've got like stuff. They've got needles for acupuncture. They've got fancy teas. I don't know if you can use that.
Slippery lotions.
Yeah, they got slippery lotions. Lube. They got like gallons of lube in here.
All right, lube the hell out of them.
God.
All
right, are we doing the engagement roll?
Birth control, important stuff. I mean, basically, if you need it, they might have it. Just ask me for it, and I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly, it is 1400s birth control, so who fucking knows what they have?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not great.
So, do we do the engagement roll or?
Yeah, we're gonna do the
so
engagement roll. So
let's see.
engagement is 127. Let me. Okay.
I imagine it's deception. That's the only thing that makes sense right now.
It's like a combination assault deception because we're trying to trick them, but also we are doing violence.
Well, yeah, but I think our goal is not to necessarily do violence. Our goal is to stop the assault on the thing. If violence happens, it happens. But like
And
our main
deception
goal is to just stop this from
lure.
happening.
Lure, trick, or manipulate, and we are luring and tricking them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Our method
Transport
of
would
deception
almost
is-
work, but that's more about like routes and
That's
carrying
if we were
cargo.
escaping, we'd use transport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
I would say it's pretty daring.
Is this operation overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, I think setting up a lot
Yeah.
of traps and doing Home Alone shit is pretty complex. I'm gonna say that's -1.
Well, they don't all have to go off. There's a lot of redundancies. In it.
I think this just
complex.
negates itself.
This looks complex.
Does the plan's detail expose the vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest? Not really.
Kinda like part of the problem is their vulnerability is that they can't just take out the brothel. They need to go in and get these people out first.
Mhm.
So we still sort of have the upper hand in that respect.
And they don't know that you're in there
Mm-hmm.
because they don't realize that you have a gateway in.
Yeah, last I heard, we were in the jail across town like
Yeah.
10 seconds ago.
But how is that?
Yeah, I'm sure we can actually hear the alarm from here.
Yeah, you can still hear the alarm from here. But how does that? I guess that exposes a vulnerability, that them being ignorant. I'll give you the D. That was phrasing, but anyway. Is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or preparations? And
No?
They're
Not
just
really.
doing a normal
they
siege.
have guns and like kerosene and stuff, but that's not like prepared against like traps or anything. So no.
Yeah.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation? I mean, you could get Justice.
Sort
Figure out and help.
Yeah, you could get Justice to help you, like make bombs and stuff. I mean, he's there, and you could have Asuka like weave spider webs and put them all over the place. So yeah, you have some friends or contacts that could help you.
All right, they're trying to burn down the brothel. Let's blow it up.
Yeah. Are any enemies or
burn it
rivals
down.
interfering with the operation? I'm gonna say yes because.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's 2 dice. Are there any other elements that you want to consider? Maybe the lower tier target will give you a 1D. Maybe a higher tier target will give you -1D. Nah, I mean, I think this is fine. So you've got 2 dice to roll. I was hoping I could like gimmick it down to 1 dice, but I can't. So you've got 2 dice to roll.
All right. Also, my load, I'm going to say, is going to be heavy today. I'm just here for equipment.
Okay. I mean, luckily
these-
you can pick up stuff from the Shadow Brothel and like, cause you know you leave stuff there. You know.
Yep.
You still can't find your lover anywhere, but you can pick up stuff. Anybody else want to tell me what their loadout is?
I'm just doing it with me when I did the other thing.
Yeah.
It's the same. We have not had
Yeah.
downtime.
I think.
Alright.
I'm just doing my
Looking
standard
for-
loadout.
Yeah. Sorry, Loka.
I already said heavy.
Okay. So, all right. I don't know what having a heavy loadout does, so just follow the rules of that. I believe it like impedes you in some way, but who cares? All right, so to begin the encounter, I guess there's like some dudes trying to break in through the windows, like they're taking axes to the boarded up windows, because they can't get through the door. So that's the first challenge. Is we got some dudes taking fire axes to the boarded up windows.
All right. Who wants to roll the thing that I forgot the name of? Well, okay, you usually do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
and we're
hoping
doing the
somebody else would
engagement
do
roll.
it, but-
Sorry.
Okay.
We got 2 dice. Yeah.
2d6. Here we go.
Hey, 6.
6. Good result. You're in a
You did it.
controlled position.
It's a good thing that me rolling it was always the plan and definitely my idea.
Mhm.
Yep. Definitely.
Good roll. All right. Let me just go to roll results on page 23. I'm glad that you are rolling well again. This is going to be a very quick session, I think. Let's go.
Mhm.
Okay.
We replaced the boards with the dirty sheets, and they're just too hard to take down.
Yeah.
They're
Hijikata
too
ran off,
awful
by the way.
and
Who knows
gross
where he
and
went?
disgusting.
He's setting up bear traps everywhere.
Yeah. He's busy. Alright, so how are you going to deal with these dudes axing? You know, I just realized, like, I don't know what Yumi can do because she's a talky person. Maybe she can...
I have a couple of tricks.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so who's going to take care of the axing dudes?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
is I'm sure I can find like some long poles in here, like a stick, or like a pool cue or something.
Yeah, you can find some long sticks that are used as, like, drying racks for clothes.
Yep, stuff like that. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I grab a bunch of those. I grab a knife from somewhere and just like sharpen the ends.
Mm-hmm.
Just whittle. I just whittle in. I'm not like going. I'm not like super rushing because I'm not getting in. And then I just go to those windows. I start poking through the gaps in the boards.
Ouch. Okay. I guess, I mean, what kind of roll would you call that? Is it a skirmish roll?
I'm gonna use prowl because I'm ambushing with close violence when they're not expecting it.
Yep, okay. That sounds good.
All right.
Click. We're in controlled.
Yep.
Standard. No bonus.
3. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Not
no,
great.
that's bad. You falter. Press on by seizing a risky opportunity or withdraw and try a different approach.
Okay, I'll withdraw and try a different approach then.
Okay. What will be so what happens is, like, you poke through, and what they do is, like, they grab it and they pull you up against the window and you go clunk.
Okay, what instead? Well, I guess I just passed on to someone else because I just failed.
You have
But-
to try. It says, and try a different approach.
Oh, I have to try coach?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna run over to a different window.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to yell at them using command and try to trick them into thinking that they're being told to go to a different place. Because this isn't working. They're taking too long.
Ah, okay. Sure.
It's me, your commanding officer from inside the place through CG. Don't ask.
Yeah, I'll yell like, "We got in! Go to the front door!"
Yeah, I like that.
I would also approve you trying to throw your voice.
No. Please.
Don't forget about
Okay,
your
five.
bird.
Five
is
There you
better.
go.
Oh, hey, it's the same number.
Yeah. You hesitate, withdraw, or try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. A minor complication occurs. You have reduced effect. You suffer harm.
We'll
or
say
you
a
have-
minor complication occurs.
All right.
They are all at the front door now.
Yeah, I mean, basically, one thing is some of them do leave and go to the front door, which means the front door is being under attack. I guess that's the big minor complication, and yeah, you get poked a couple times.
All right. So if nobody else has any ideas, I can start summoning.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so let me bring this up. So my first yokai is gonna be Taka Ona. Translation: tall woman. Taka Ona appear as ordinary, homely human women most of the time, but they have the power to elongate their bodies and grow to several meters in heights. Like other brothel yokai, they are rarely seen outside of brothels and red light districts.
Nice. I like a long
So-
lady. Long girl is long.
woman with a short skirt and a long yokai. So yeah, I'm going to summon the Takaona to attempt to scare these guys.
I don't know if I have
'Cause I
like
think-
a woman pog that can be used as the Takaona. Let me see.
But
if
yeah, I
have
think they're like
one.
maybe they're trying to search for some of the prostitutes, and then a fucking long lady just comes up and is like boogity blah. All right, do I have anything that would raise the effect?
I'll use this
Not
elf pog as your
particularly.
lady. Oh wow, that big. Let's make it not
Well,
so
she's
big.
tall.
Is she big? There we go.
Yeah, I can't think of anything I would use to help this along, so I guess I won't give myself bonus die. We're still controlled, I
Yep, you're
believe.
still controlled.
Effect standard. Bonus die 0. I don't think anybody's going to help the long lady.
I literally can't.
Mhm.
Yeah, you will die. 5.
I need to
Not
save all
great.
my stress for shooting bullets.
Yep, same same thing. So you hesitate and withdraw, try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. A minor complication occurs, you have reduced effect, you suffer harm, or you end up in a risky position.
I don't know what consequence I could get from this, so maybe I should just go with complication again, though. What minor harm could I get from this?
I mean, she could like. I mean, I don't. I guess you could get like. I was gonna like the complication I was gonna put in is that while they do like break in the windows, but you like fend them off, and you can see that they've been throwing ropes up to get on the roof. So like
I have a complication.
oh,
Okay.
go ahead.
You summon more than you intended.
They're just
Something else also comes with this one.
Oh, I was
Perhaps
gonna
it's
just-
Akuchu. Translation: evil bug, habitat, the spleen, diet, prefers rice. And it's basically just a bug that attaches to spleens.
All right, so you got
So-
a bug attached to
Gross.
you.
I
You
hate
summon the bug, and the bug attaches to you and is like trying to get your spleen.
I basically have a tapeworm and it sucks.
Yep.
I was gonna suggest just summoning like 20 of the Takaonas. It's like, well, now what?
I like that. Okay, I'm not gonna put a bug on. Well, I think there's like a bug icon.
I think
can
it's
put
a
on
good. I think it's like a good like temp thing. It can resolve later because like my blood's basically poison. I think.
you. Yeah. I will put this on you so that we know that you have a bug on you. Not that it matters.
Icky. Oh no.
Yep. Okay, who wants to go next? I guess like we can say like, what does the big lady do now that you've summoned her? Really quick.
Behavior talk owner frequently spotted peering into the second story windows of brothels and homes where romantic liaisons are taking place. So I feel like they're just sort of getting in everyone's faces. They don't really attack people. They just like being scary. So like these guys are trying to go through the roof and this lady is just fucking getting in their face and freaking them out. So
Okay.
they're a little bit delayed
I
in getting
will-
up there.
I will move her into the barrel room, but she's up on the second floor that we don't have a map of. Glaring at people and like scaring them. Okay, so who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
So we had time to talk to Justice. Like, did Justice get? I had time to like work with Justice, correct?
I mean, yes.
Yep.
I mean, Justice is in the Shadow Brothel because you rescued him from the jail. So he's able to give you some supplies.
So right here,
Mm-hmm.
doing a big tripwire with cord
Mm-hmm.
across the door.
Okay.
And second thing I'm probably gonna have to roll for is I have a lot of transpowder and they have a lot of transpowder, and Justice can make small explosives.
Yep.
And I want to combine these things into a massive trance grenade.
Oh, that sounds great. What would that be? I don't think that's a tune. I think that might be Tinker. I don't think you have points in Tinker.
They're all human guards, correct?
There are some demon guards.
I am going to slap down, regardless of anything. I am going to slap down a bunch of Spirit Bane charms around the door.
Okay.
Does everybody have arcane implements? Because I feel like that might be able to help give you like a device you can just use without knowing Tinker.
My Spirit Bane charms and Transpowders we've been attuned.
You could definitely put down the Spirit Bane charms to keep, like, ward the demons out. It won't do anything about the humans, but it might, like, it'll definitely keep the demons at bay. In regards to, like, creating a bomb, I don't know what other skill you could argue to make a bomb out of everything other than Tinker. It's the only thing I can think of.
Would Kalari have any devices and be able to help out with this?
Nope.
Well, I think I know how to
have
fix
bullets.
this.
And a
Do they
bird.
have a large vase that's very easily broken?
Yes.
Anybody good at throwing?
Yeah.
We just pour a bunch of that shit in there, and when they bust through the door and all get tangled up, we just yeet it.
Why don't you just put it like the old bucket trick on the door? Just
Yeah.
up on the top.
Oh, that's
and they
beautiful.
Bust it open. It'll just fall down.
Yeah,
Yes, that's beautiful. Let's do that.
I like that. Go ahead and roll your dice. I'm gonna say that that's a tune, I guess. Because you're
Still controlled.
yeah, still control.
Yeah, we have not gone to risky yet.
And do I get anything from using the Transpowder?
I
You
think
get-
that's increased
Yeah,
effect.
in fact,
Effect.
yeah. So you got great effect.
All right. Controlled. Great. No bonus dice, I don't think.
Nobody is giving you any bonus dice yet.
Nope. And I can't push myself because I have literally 2 stress left.
Nope.
Oh no. Which means you get 1 free stress before things go bad. But hey, you got a 5.
You got that 5. It's the same thing. So you hesitate, withdraw, try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. Minor complication occurs. You have reduced effect. You suffer lesser harm, or you end up in a risky position.
Oh, that's bad. That's a choice.
Do you want to start going to risky, or do you want to keep complicating the situation? Because we have added a whole lot of stuff.
Read those to me one more time.
A minor complication occurs. You have reduced effect. You suffer lesser harm, or you end up in a risky position.
I'm going to say that I suffer lesser harm, if you have
Okay.
anything for that.
Yeah. So what happens is they do, like, one of them does like break in the door, but they haven't gotten the door all the way through yet. The Transpowder like gushes down, but they shoot in and they graze you with the shot. So you get
Okay.
you get they shoot in through the, like, they do the "Here's Johnny," right? They like cut a hole into the door and they poke a
Oof.
gun through the door and start firing.
And also with the Bureau of Land Management, the ATF are basically
So yeah, I'm gonna say you have a grazed
Yeah.
wound because that's a light injury. So just put that on your injuries list.
Okay.
I don't think that affects your dice or anything because it's just a lesser harm.
It one harm reduces the effect of the rolls.
Okay.
It wasn't a down one.
Okay.
So you're going to want to start getting great effects so you can get standard effects.
Yeah. But you do daze all the demons and they stumble around. You hear like cracking in the roof, and like sounds like somebody's busted in through the roof. Gendo and Akuma are like shielding their baby.
Well,
Asahi,
that
you
seems
haven't
like a
gone yet.
Kalari problem, but yeah, Asahi hasn't gone.
Look, we don't all have to take turns.
That's true.
Maybe it's not he just wants to set this up because he's having problems.
Asahi, you're reckless. People have just busted into the brothel. What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I guess I'm gonna fight them. I'll take care of the ones that have already gotten through while everyone else is busy setting up traps and the like.
Yeah.
Oh, it says, I just read it, the reduced effect only applies if it would, like, impact the thing you're doing.
Oh, okay.
if
So
you're
like,
talking, it wouldn't, like, do anything. But if you're, like, trying to, like, wrestle someone with your arms, and you get shot in the arm, make it a difference.
oh, I'm glad that it's all context based. That's actually good.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
so
a good
still
idea, Blades in the
control.
Dark. Leave things to role playing. I like that. Anyway,
So it's still a control position.
Yeah, you're still in a control
Yep.
position. I'm guessing you're just gonna drive them off.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of the people who are here.
Yep.
get another 6. Come on.
I believe in you. You got a 4.
Well, that's 4.
I mean, 4 is still you hesitate, withdraw, or try a different approach, or else do it with a minor consequence. A minor complication occurs, you have reduced effect, you suffer lesser harm, or you end up in a risky position.
What is our clock at?
This is the last thing that will make it so that you've driven off the first wave.
Even if I have a reduced effect?
If you have a reduced effect, it will still drive off the first wave. This is 10, I think. Let me
Then I
make
will
sure I've
take
done
the
the
reduced
math.
effect.
Okay. Okay, so you have limited effect. Let me make sure I did the math right. So we've got 1,
It's
2,
1 tick.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10, 11. Yep, you would have done it. So yeah. All right, so you drive them back up off the roof, and they curse and scream, and they have to find a new way in. So you've got a couple moments before. What other way could? They're gonna start breaking in through the cellar. So you hear like clattering and like, well, somebody rushes up from the cellar and says, they're breaking through the kegs.
Not the kegs, no.
All right,
All
well,
right, so
I have a plan, but I don't think I have the stats to pull it off.
well, I can start by assessing the situation with survey in an attempt to use something that's not a tune for once.
I appreciate that.
So yeah, I'm basically going to get in, try to survey the situation, and like whatever we can use to just block them off. So let's see. There's got to be an item I can use for this.
Do you have like a spyglass or a magnifying glass or?
I have a lantern to light stuff up, and that might be useful for later.
I'll just hand you my spyglass. Take it. If you
Okay.
need it. I don't need it right now.
Okay, so it would help if I actually clicked survey. So let's see. We're still controlled somehow.
Yeah.
I feel like if I only get a partial success, I'm changing it to risky because there's so many factors by this point.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be great effect now.
Yeah.
And
object. So this
bonus
would be-
die.
Yeah.
Do I want to add bonus die by pushing myself? I've got 4 stress of leeway. I feel like that would be better served for helping other rolls. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 dice is hopefully gonna be good enough, question mark? 5,
Hey, you got
okay.
5. It's the same thing.
We already-
So what you do?
We already know where this is going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is
You're in a
risky.
risky position. Okay, so what happens is, like you survey the area, and what you found is like the sex workers and the other laborers of the area have pooled the kegs, like the keg stands and the wine racks, in front of the stairs to keep the guys from getting up them. And are like they've set barrels on the stairs, and like they're doing like rolling barrel, like ready to roll the barrels down the stairs once they break their way through the kegs and get up the stairs.
Gonna Donkey Kong them. I appreciate that.
Yes, but they've got guns, and they're like shooting into the barrels and like getting wine everywhere, and Yeah.
All right, who's got matches?
No, the fire will light the rest of the brothel on fire. Well, actually, the kerosene so far is only on the outside of the brothel, so it might be okay.
We'll only light the wine cellar on fire. It's fine.
I don't know if I want to treat fire with it might be okay.
But why is the wine gone?
Oh, yeah.
Not the wine, says Yumi,
wine
lighting in.
and sake. It's like all the alcohol. Oh no, Yumi, all the alcohol. What do you do, Yumi? They've just destroyed all the rum.
I'm saving some of that shit first. I'm not even joking. I will grab whatever I can and get myself out of there.
Okay. I don't know how that stops the bad guys, but I'll let you get like a couple bottles of sake from like the racks while they're shooting through without making a roll. So you can grab a couple bottles of sake and put it in your tote that you have.
Wait, I am rolling or I don't roll?
No, you don't have to
You
roll
don't
for
roll.
that. You can just get that. But what would you like to do about like stopping these guys from getting up the stairs and stuff? You are at 2 out of 5.
So I've not used this before, but I do technically have a cane sword.
You do.
Nice, nice, nice.
It's to protect the liquor.
Of course I'm going to protect the liquor. I will hold that. I will retreat up the stairs while holding them at bay with the sword as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you cover fire.
Not really trying to attack, but more like intimidation.
Mm-hmm. You got that's I guess a skirmish roll, or what are you arguing that is?
Me yelling at people to get back and don't come any closer sounds a lot like command.
A command, yeah, I wouldn't say sway because you're not being charming about it. You're not
Unfortunately, no, I'm not being
come
charming.
here, big boy, or anything like that. So yeah.
So I'm going to mark throwing knives and give myself a stress, so add a die to that.
Okay.
All right, position risky.
Yep.
Effect standard. Badoop.
No!
Oh,
Things go badly.
Jeez.
You suffer harm, a complication occurs, you end up in a desperate position, or you lose this opportunity. If you lose this opportunity, all the alcohol is gone.
Unfortunately, I did make my vice drinking all the time, so I'm gonna have to take some harm.
Oh man, you're gonna take more harm? Alright, so this is gonna be, oh god, what do they do?
Remember, it can be like emotional damage.
Yeah,
It
oh
doesn't have to be
god,
physical.
you're devastated by the loss of the alcohol. It is crushing
Also-
to see.
Not the
Remember-
alcohol I got.
Remember, you can include armor as one of your items,
yeah.
and also you can use one of your stats to resist. I think that's like you click either Insight, Prowess, Resolve, explain how you resist the harm, and then roll from there.
So what am I doing now?
Depends on what you feel like doing.
Do you want to just?
Do you just wanna take-
Do you have armor that you can absorb with? Does your class come with armor?
I think
Definitely
everybody
not.
just has armor in their like generic items, but it takes like 2 inventory.
Yeah, I did not get that because I just took my normal layout.
Well, the way
loadout.
that load works is you have a certain number, and then you can just fill it out with stuff, and then that takes up one of the spots. So you actually start with nothing checked, and as you need it, you click it.
Okay. So it did say normal, so I've used 3 of these things, so yeah, I guess I can have armor
All right, so
and absorb that.
yeah, they rush up the stairs and they shatter their way through the wine, which really hurts you. But you've managed to, and wine and sake, but you've managed to steal away a couple bottles, so it's fine. It's fine. But they slash into you, and their axe blade, or their bayonet, just sticks into your armor. but they're pushing you up the stairs. So they're kind of making a way in. So you are at 2 out of 5. Who wants to go next? You're being pushed up the stairs.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I'm standing at the top of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I fire my pistols at them.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that's a hunt.
Yep.
Okay.
Since we gets out of there.
I'm just gonna roll it. Risky.
Do you want to
And
use
you're actually-
your special ammo or anything like that to?
Well, they're not demons, right?
There's a couple demons in there, but not all.
Yeah, I'll
demons.
use this. I'll use the X-Plasma ammunition then, which I guess will give me better effect.
Yep.
I gotta go back one too far. A bam. A bam. Great. It's a bit.
Oh no!
Jeez. Sorry for
Oh.
putting us in risky position, everyone.
No.
I
Oh,
didn't think
God.
we'd start rolling so badly.
Things go badly, you suffer harm, a complication occurs, you end up in a desperate position, you lose this opportunity. So, what happens?
I say both my pistols jam
Oh,
with the ammunition. I can't use them anymore.
that's a pretty big complication. This isn't a major complication, so I'm going to say they temporarily jam and you can't use them for
Okay.
a while,
Oh God.
but not like permanently jam. So, like,
Yeah, I think they both misfire because like some alcohol like splashed on them or something.
Oh no, the guns are drunk.
Like shit, and I
you're
run.
trying to dual wield pistols, and you're not like in one of those Hong Kong action movies, so it didn't work out for you.
I always do this though.
You
I have a pair of pistols.
having a hard time under pressure.
All right.
Alright.
Well, I run past along a way, and
Yeah.
God, oh jeez.
So a couple have actually gotten into the brothel now, and also the door has another chunk chopped out of it.
All right. So right now we're trying to block the staircase to the cellar, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You can push
Okay.
the barrel down it if you want. I did have that set up. But you can do whatever you want. That was just a suggestion. You don't have to do what I say.
My idea was to try and just destroy enough stuff that I could just like
Oh,
not
man.
like fill in
Break
the
the-
staircase,
yeah.
but just throw stuff in the staircase. They can't use it anymore.
throw
Block
stuff-
it off.
Throw stuff like break the door frame and just cave in the door in front of the staircase. I like that.
Just run down to the bottom of the stairs and then walk up, cutting off the stairs behind me one by one.
Wreck the stairs would also work. Yes.
And oh no, we
Right.
flooded the basement with wine. Now we're drowning in it. Ah.
Hmm. Well, they are.
All
Like,
right.
it's about shin deep, the wine, because there's so much wine and sake down there.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna go with we're still at risky, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
still risky. Do you want to
The
use an
greatest
item
tragedy
to
in the
try
history of
and
this.
make this a great effect?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to bring out my fine heavy weapon.
Okay.
It's just the exact same katana, but twice as big.
And do you think you need help with this? Because
If
I've got
anyone
3 to
can
spare.
give me help, go ahead.
Please stop rolling
Uh,
poorly.
How could I help with this?
Because I have 2 die, but so did everyone else. So
Yeah.
if anyone wants to give me a safety die.
I'm gonna say, You know, what, I'm just gonna keep using my throwing knives. So yeah, I'll take another stress.
Oh dear.
All right.
Kalari has barely any stress, so she's gonna have to start helping people here soon.
I've got 4.
Oof.
I've got 6.
I have 9.
I believe
All right, here we go. 3
Yumi
die.
has 7. So yeah, you got 3 dice. All right, you
Yes,
got that
6. We did it.
Okay, so are you what are you doing? Breaking the stairs, breaking the door frame? What are doing both?
I kind of want to do both. I want to leap to the bottom and then leap back to the top with my sword down, destroying all the stairs behind me.
Okay.
And then I want to just destroy the door frame.
Okay. You do it. I mean, you got that 6. You do it. So that's the 5. So you've sealed off this entryway, so they can't find another way in. And you can hear them like yelling down there. But I don't know. I'm sure one of the demons will like they'll retreat out or something and light it on fire or something.
Steve, the wine's shin deep. How did you drown in it?
First you can drown in an inch of water. Oh, you hear that? You say that all the time. I'm getting sick of hearing it.
So now we've got the door being busted in. This is wave 3. So
All right, I've got a good starting plan
Okay.
with a tune.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
did you have something else to say?
I just wanted to describe Madam, 3 of the guys are knocked out, and Madam Maybe is also knocked out on the ground, but the rest,
She's not.
she's not dead.
Can somebody get Madam Maybe out? Because I'm not gonna lie, my plan is to just chuck in that spirit bottle with a Gorgon head in it. But
I think
we shouldn't turn her to stone.
yeah, Kalari or Yumi could probably get her out.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
I will help by removing this distraction from you while you do whatever you're.
Okay, so gonna get her out, and so Attune, I'm going to fucking charge up this spirit bottle and chuck it in. So I'll mark that off. That's an item I'm using. So still risky position.
Mm-hmm.
Submit effect. Great. I'm getting a bonus die from Kalari. Yeah, I don't want to push myself because then that's all my extra stress.
Then
I
you
want
get
to
a
keep that in the
trauma
back burner.
from the
Well-
fumble.
I said extra stress. I have
Okay.
one more after that.
Okay.
Okay, so bonus die 1. 6.
You got that
Nice.
6. All right. So Kalari rushes in, grabs Madam Maybe, drags her out.
I grab her arms under the armpits. I'm just just rushing backwards, dragging her.
Yeah, bullets are flying, whizzing around you as you drag her back into the room, and then Sensui just throws in the Gorgon head, and so
Yep, just throw in the bottle, close the door, it shatters.
yeah. So the 2 guys in front of the door turn to stone, and the rest of them have to start chopping at the stone dudes to get through. So they become another barricade. But the door is broken down, and they are shooting through the door, around the guys as best they can. But you've bought yourself some time. They start chopping at the walls, around the door.
Oh no!
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Go away! Go away!
get out of here.
Get out of here!
You are at 3. I don't know.
No trick-or-treaters
I
this
don't know
year.
what to make this clock. We've got an hour left to play, but we've got downtime, so and role play time. So I'd like.
I mean, this is the final part of it, so.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna make this a 7 count. So you're at 3 out of 7.
Okay.
Who wants to go next? I don't know what you can do until they break through the walls.
Well, I had a plan assuming this was more of a long-term thing.
Okay, go ahead.
I might need help actually carrying this out. So I have a Rage Essence file, and presumably they have a water supply. And if the people maintaining this siege just suddenly get really mad and start beating the shit out of each other, they can't fight us.
I like that. You're easily able to slip out through the shadow brothel and then sneak up and poison their water supply. That you can just port through the shadow brothel to do that. But it's gonna be
Alright,
I don't know
I
what kind
need
of roll that is.
Something to
What
make
do you-
her roll.
Yeah, what kind of action is that?
It's a stealthy one, so
It'd
finesse
probably
or
be
prowl?
prowl.
Yeah, it sounds like a
honestly.
prowl.
Yeah.
Which is why I was hoping somebody else could take my item and do it.
Alright.
Okay, that sounds like a Kalari
Yeah, that's
action then.
me. Okay.
I am a fight man.
That's
I have a
die.
3 in skirmish and fuck all in anything else.
No, that's extra effect.
Yes, you have a great effect with my item.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sneak out through the roof because there's a hole in the roof. I need a distraction to happen while I'm doing that.
I could do that, yeah.
Okay.
Oh well, the ghost lady, the spirit lady, is still up there, like causing a distraction.
Perfect.
But I mean, so we'll just give that stress to you, if that's okay, Fafnir.
Yep.
So the lady's up there, like staring at people and spooking them.
Yeah, so I sort of just, I command her to be like, hey, could you like scare some people from over
yeah.
there?
So I think what it is I think they have like a cart out front because they need to haul away all the sex workers and whatnot.
Yep.
And they got supplies in there because they're like, I gotta imagine it's like a bunch of dudes out there just like standing around because they're not all trying to get all at once. They're taking shifts so they can keep the pressure on them.
Yep.
So like now and then, a guy will walk back. He'll go grab a drink of water, you know, eat a sandwich, and be like, and like yell at his friends over there, like, "Hey, come on, put your back into it."
Sandwiches aren't Japanese. They're eating onigiri.
Yeah. Oh, it's a jelly donut.
God damn it! I was about to make that joke.
God shit.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
All right. So what do you want to happen? You suffer harm, a complication occurs, you end up in a desperate position, or you lose this opportunity.
I think it just goes in desperate position.
Okay. We're
They
in
see
desperate
me.
now. They see
Oh,
you.
boy.
They see you, and they shoot at you, and they drive you back into the brothel.
No, I think I have to run off. I wouldn't be able to get back in. I think.
No.
So I have to, like-
I want you.
You can get back in.
Yeah, I want to drive you so you can keep helping
Get
people.
fucking back here!
I listen. I have a rifle. I need to find somewhere I can snipe them.
You can do that from indoors.
Okay,
I flee into an alley.
Okay.
I thought you were just taking this opportunity to leave. Like, well, I'm going to survive. See
So the
ya.
thing is I poison their stuff and they know it. Is
Yeah.
the problem. So now I'm like, well, shit, we gotta get this done.
Yeah.
So it's not long. It's not gonna be like a long drawn thing anymore.
All right, you've got 2 more things to do to drive off this final siege. You need two more standard effects to drive to, and you need to succeed on them. And you're in a desperate position.
Well,
they're starting to shatter the statues down with like clubs. The Oni are.
All
They
right.
have those big spiked clubs.
So we only need one more like really good success then.
You need either you need 2 standard effects or 1 critical.
Oof. Could somebody do setup? Because I think I can finish this. I've got an idea to just give myself a whole lot of die.
I will assist you by harrying them with bullet
Okay.
from outside.
What
So
do
you
mean
see
by
like
this?
just bullet holes start exploding on the inside of that door and like off the statues and stuff. In fact, I just use sharpshooter for that. I'll take 2 stress.
What were you gonna say,
So-
Sahi?
I said, what do you mean by setup? Do you mean somebody else needs to do a different thing, or
Basically,
is
we
setup
should
a
have like
mechanic?
one more success under our belts because I can give myself a whole lot of die, but I'm not confident I'll get a critical.
A setup
So-
takes stress to set up, so you can't do it, Asahi, because it would put you.
Well, no, I mean like just do an action to get more progress on the clock.
Yeah, I don't think she meant the mechanics setup.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to clarify.
So, I mean, Yumi or Sahi has.
Yumi, please do something. The only thing I'm good at is skirmish, and I don't want to just fight again.
Alright, well, whoever's doing the next thing, you get a bonus die because I'm helping.
Later.
Yeah. So, Yumi, do you want to do something? What do you like? Yell at them or, like, oh, do you want to lube the floor?
I do actually want to do that.
Lube the floor. Do it.
I just
I'm not even sure what you roll for that.
a character just says, Yumi, do something, and Yumi starts lubing the floor. Yumi, do something to help?
I don't know what that means.
What's this monkey's paw bullshit?
What are the stats? You know what? I'm gonna let you lube the floor for free, and then I want you to do
Hell
something to
yeah.
like command to anger them, so they just rush in without looking and slip on them. To use command to anger.
So yeah,
them.
that'll give you
So
great
they rush-
effect
yeah,
then.
Yeah. So they rush in and slip on it.
You put lube on the floor and also just like cellophane or
All the panic of pioneer bystander will be
Yeah, you
soft.
put like
So,
yeah, like
we
the cellophane
want-
wrap over the doorway, so they bounce into it.
So we
Yeah. Mhm.
We need like one more success, right?
You need
Need two
either
more.
two
We
standard
need
effects
two.
or one crit.
But Fafnir has an idea for the final thing. So
I mean, in fairness, if you fucking crit here, then I'd be a-okay with you just fucking defeating this encounter by lubing the floor and then angering them.
I'm gonna try to goad them into running towards us at pell-mell speed. I'm going to take my last bits of stress.
Okay. Would that give you trauma or just put you at 9?
Put me right at the edge.
Does that mean you get 10? Does that mean you're at 10 stress? I need to know.
You have to overflow.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 9.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you got
then-
stuff to spare.
You've got 2 bonus dice then, because you got
Yep.
one from me too.
Yep.
So I'm shooting at them from the back, which is urging them
Effect.
forward.
Standard effect.
Great effect because you lube the floor.
2 bonus dice.
Come on.
And remember, this is desperate, so you'll mark
Yes!
experience no matter
You
what.
got
And
that
nice.
6. You almost critted it. That would have been great. Okay.
Wow.
I still don't think we've crit this whole game.
No, we've
We
got
did,
got
like,
two
once.
crits. Yeah.
Okay.
And it
I
was
feel like
desperate,
we
so Mark,
thought something was a crit, but it wasn't.
Mark resolve experience.
Yep. So you got experience for doing a desperate. You are at 6 out of 7. They rush in and they whoop, 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 they slip on the floor and they fall to the ground and their guns go off into the ceiling and the sex workers scream and Ushiyama is in the corner naked like, what's going on, guys?
No, not the loop. I'll need that.
All right, so with that, it's time for my final summon.
Mhm.
So, unfortunately, I did notice that it's push yourself or accepted Devil's Bargain. So, I'm just going to do Devil's Bargain this time
Mhm.
because I'm gonna fucking summon Kimisaki Eri.
Oh,
Just
you're
right
gonna
here.
Summon your girlfriend. Okay.
See, it's a Devil's Bargain because she was busy, so this is taking up valuable time.
Mhm.
So, I'm going to use Moon River to make this more fanciful. It's part of the ritual in that, like, I'm just going to tear open a hole in space or whatever for this
Yeah.
attune.
Okay.
Gotta be very powerful. So, Desperate Position, great effect because I'm a sword. At least one bonus die.
You're using the dagger, right?
Actually, yeah, that would make a little more sense.
that
So,
would
yeah, I
make a
pull
little
out the
bit more
dagger.
sense. Yeah, it resonates with like key energy.
All right, and does anybody want to help out?
Yumi
I
can
don't
yell
think
at
I
them.
got it. No.
I can't.
Oh,
All right.
Yumi
God.
can't help because that'll put her at 10 stress. The only one who can
Yeah,
help is Kalai.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't just keep shooting at them as help.
Yes, you can.
All right, I know how to help.
All right.
Shit. Well, what do you need? What would help you?
So I'm
That's
basically
not attuned stuff because I can't help with that.
yeah. So I'm basically going to tear open a fissure in reality. So I guess pretty much just
Moral
maybe
support.
in order for them,
Sorry, go on.
I guess just like it would be best if they were in a straight line, so Kimisaki could just fucking tear them apart. In a straight line.
I got an idea. What if my crow had to fly into the thing to get her? Because like she's probably
Yeah,
be
because
like,
she's
well, it's
busy. The
probably not
crow
that.
has to go into the thing to summon her because she's busy. She will respond to you, but she is busy with something.
Alright, that's
Because like, why would she know it's that bad?
Hmm.
yeah.
I mean, it's only been like half an hour since you left.
All right, so that's 2 bonus die, meaning this is 5 die overall. This could still go horribly wrong. Please roll 20. Don't let it.
Ah, you got a
Nice
crit!
crit!
You got a crit! There you go. We just talked
Yeah.
about that. Alright.
All right, so just shout, Agros Taba! Oh, Taba! Go! God damn it, I fucked that one up.
You
And it's a shame you didn't
Play the
get
band
that.
out of sound clip.
yeah, do you wanna
It's a shame you didn't-
describe your crit? Because I think this is the second crit we've gotten in this session.
All right, so I'm going to say, yeah, it's just a really cool like aura effect around me as I bring my knife upwards, and it seems to like drag through the air as it tears open a hole. The crow flies in, and all of the guards get past the statues and start running towards me. And then a very angry snake woman comes out and just fucking... I think it's like she rushes them in sort of that like after image sort of style.
Yeah.
Fucking Swordmaster crit or whatever from Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
It's just a flurry of like a trail of
it is a shame
poison
you didn't
and
get 3 sixes for this roll. That would have rolled. Did you have a roll?
and just a flurry of tails and biting, and just in a moment, guards everywhere thrown to the ground.
Like one of those Lin quick crits, the good ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Phases out in 8 directions at once.
Yeah, they rush off. They are driven away. Those that aren't killed by her, and she kills many. She kills a lot. Like there's a pile of bodies. That she like bites them with her venom and like just murders them. She pulls out 2 scimitars because she's a Lamia, and you know they do that. 2 katanas, why not? That's cooler. And just like tears these people apart, just like. Screaming in like her demonic language, and they are just they run or die, and that is the encounter. So she's here now, she's panting and covered in blood.
Good
Holy
job,
shit.
and I give her a thumbs up and just sort of slump over.
Yoichiro is there, like standing there with his fists up, and he sees the demon lady, and he's just like, nope. He just walks out. So yeah, they're driven off through the rift. The rift stays open, and through the rift, several like demons on her side jump through and start reinforcing the brothel and like setting up guard to drive everybody else away. And before you know it, the siege is broken, and they're fleeing back. And Kagematsu is very mad. But he can just deal with it. So she slithers over to you and like checks you over for wounds and says, "Oh, you've got a parasite." And she just, I don't know, cuts it out of you.
Chomp.
Yeah, jump. And then it dies, and you're fine. That'll process out, she says.
Hooray!
Madame Maybe is like unconscious on the ground, so she doesn't see her real boss. But the rest of you get to see her, I think, for the second time, because I think Yumi, you've seen her before. Oh, and you've seen her.
I've never met this lady.
You've never
It was
met
in
this lady.
passing.
Yeah, you passed by her, but she was in the shadows. She was
I
like.
think I willfully did not notice during those times.
All right. Well, this is Miss Airy. I know 2 of you have already made her acquaintance.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you did most of the
Hey.
work, she says humbly. Some devil she is. I'm gonna have to rinse off this kerosene from the brothel.
Oh look, it's raining.
Yeah, she'll make
Yeah.
it rain. Yeah, she'll do that. Like suddenly storm, like she does. She just snaps her fingers, and storm clouds just like roll in, and rain just starts to pour.
I just want to make it very clear I did not sign anything during this interaction. And I just like walk past, just, like find a room and lie down.
Your guns are working again, by the way. Now they shoot.
Oh. Great. Cool.
So she settles in and then like makes sure that Sensui is okay. You know, he says, "Are you coming back with me?"
Before we do, we should probably settle the whole matter of the mirror shard thing. So, quick update for everybody. I've discovered that the town itself is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, we have Kagematsu, who wants to free the demons. Michiko wants to seal them as well as the other yokai. I do have to wonder, though, Miss Airy, what exactly do you gain from the illusion itself? I believe you mentioned you wanted the town to move about or something of that nature?
What I desire is to seal away the most vile and reprehensible demons, but allow the less unscrupulous ones to pass through. And I want the Shadow Town to just be a prison for them. So I want the Shadow Town intact and like the spirit realm just like not cut off, but like just them cut off. And I believe I know a ritual that I can do that will let me do that. And as she says that, Michiro will come into the room, and I have to find her fucking pog. And she'll basically say, or Michiko, sorry, will come in and say, I've already tried that. That's what got us in this problem in the first place.
Well, yes, but you are terrible at things, Michiko.
This is my job. I am the defender of Inari. I would never screw up in such a way. And they glare at each other.
This is all way too complicated for me. Just like I don't think my input really matters. I mean, I got a gun.
Look,
Sealing away all the spirits is the only way to do this. And Kimisaki will say, the spirit realm and the mortal realm have always been connected. Sealing them away will have disastrous effects on the world.
hail Satan,
Hail Satan.
says Asahi in character.
Think about the ecosystem. Do you really want to seal away the Tsuchinoko?
Just think about a world without Tsuchinoko.
I mean,
So-
yeah, that's. I'm with Satan on this one.
So, Yumi, are you with Satan on this one?
Hell, sure.
Laura, you're the only holdout.
I just kind of big shrug.
By this point, we have majority vote.
Yep.
Hail Satan, hail Satan.
Hold on a minute. I had a thing that I wanted her to say. I have to go through my Google Docs for it. I didn't have it open. Sorry.
That's all right. That's what editing is for.
Yep. I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to leave in the dead air. So she says that she's already tried what the devil is planning and just sealing away the better aspects, and that's what got us into this current predicament. Also, for God's sake, she's the devil. What are you thinking? She says that...
Oh, look at me. I'm a shrine maiden. I think there's only one devil in this world. What are you? Christian. Actually, wait, we wouldn't know what that was yet, right?
No, the
We
Dutch
know.
tried to introduce
There was
Christianity.
definitely.
Yeah.
What year is this?
Like late 1800s, early 1900s?
There's absolutely
Okay, yeah.
Christianity in Japan at that point.
We're post unification Japan. Christianity has
That's
been
right, yeah. Ooh, what are you, Christian? Get out of here.
She says, sealing away all the spirits will separate our world and theirs, and end any association you, she says to Sensui, could have with any of them, she says, looking at Kimisaki. But it's a small sacrifice to pay for the safety of the world and revenge on Kagematsu.
Oh, like you ever cared about that.
I care deeply about revenge on Kagematsu. He was rude to me.
Oh, he was rude to you. Wah. Cry me a river.
I mean, I'm not convinced. I'm not swayed.
Yeah. She rests her hand on her sword, and Kimisaki says, hey, we don't have to solve this with violence. And it's like she bares her fangs, but we can if you want. Michiko drops her hand from her sword and says, "You're right, we don't have to solve this with violence. I will allow your precious devil to do their god's forsaken ritual, and you will see the fruits of trusting such an entity. I ask only that I be there, so that I can complete my ritual after we clean up the devil's mess."
Very cool.
Oh, Michiko. You never did care about cleaning up messes. Why start now?
It is because of me that this town has not been overwhelmed by demons.
Well, thanks, I guess. But now we're going to go actually solve the problem.
She spits on the ground and tosses her bag of shards and says, enjoy betraying the society, and she storms out.
She just gave them to us? Well,
Yeah,
that's
you don't have to do...
I can't believe her fucking peace out was we live in a society.
Yep. I was gonna have you do
Wow, now
like...
I'm double glad.
I was gonna have you do a raid on her shrine and like steal the shards, but that's just too much work. Instead, she's just gonna show up at the final battle to like stand there and gloat if it goes poorly.
She's gonna roll her eyes constantly.
Mm-hmm. Kimisaki pulls out her shards that she carries with her at all times because she doesn't trust anybody to not steal them. What are you, joking? And then she counts the shards that Michiko threw to the ground. And she says, "This is it. This is all of them. We can do it. We can try my ritual." By the way, Yumi, Ark is still missing.
Oh no.
Wait, I thought that we got him back the last time.
No, he wasn't in the jail.
There are
Oh
no
my
red people
God.
in jail.
He was driving around in his little car.
We do have to fight Ark.
All right, well, I suppose for the time being, before the ritual begins, we should probably prepare for whatever might come. So, I suppose you and I will be off for an emissary.
Of course, and she just picks you up in a bridal carry and just walks to the rift with you. And the rift just snaps shut behind her with like a boing effect.
Zips up.
Mm-hmm. She's just shredded. She's so muscular. Powerful devil girlfriend. All right, I'm gonna put her back on the. Not I'll need to put her in the mirror map, but yeah. Shit. So I guess downtime. It's downtime time. I mean, you've kind of solved the mystery of the town. I don't think that clock ever ran out. I think you were really close to it. Yeah. You are at 7 out of 10. But I mean, come on, like it's fine. We'll just say 7 out of 7. You're good.
I need to indulge in my vice.
We all do.
Yeah. So.
Just gonna go buy some cool shit.
You're gonna have to dress up first, but yes, you heal back 5. You're gonna have to put on a disguise because you're wanted, but you heal back 5. You just buy like a nice tuxedo or something. You get a bear.
I buy a gunpla.
Yeah, you buy some gum. Who wants to go next? Because we'll go around the circle twice. Kalari, I guess. Do you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. But first, I got just so much stress.
Yeah.
So let us indulge this vice. So only have one die in this. God damn. I should get something else.
Hey,
Oh,
you
5
got
Hey,
figures.
5's good.
It's not bad. Okay.
I'm down at 2.
Yay. Yumi, you're next. Yumi? Alice, there you go.
Yeah. I just said something.
You got that sake you saved.
Yeah, you got
That's
the sake
true.
you say, but you have nobody to drink it. Well, Ray is recovering from her injuries. You've got nobody to drink it with. You could drink it. You could drink it with the dads. The dads are here.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not really sure what I would do right now to actually indulge my vice.
Actually,
I just, like,
I
go
will
around,
drink
like-
with the. I will drink with the dads, and then I will go see. Oh, first I will see Ray, and make sure that she is okay, and spend time with her because that's important. but then I'm gonna go drink with the dads, whether they want to or not.
We have a baby. They say we can't get drunk around the baby. No beer around the baby.
That's why you
This is
take the
Mr.
baby
Sake.
and you move it over there. I pawn their baby off to someone else.
No, they already lost their baby once. That's fine.
That's fair. Oh, now I feel bad. Don't make me feel mean.
Asahi just holding the baby at arm's length, like, I don't know what to do with this.
I do want to like do a bit of roleplay, but I don't know how late everybody wants to continue staying up. But when you meet Ray, she's like basically like Evangelion. She's all done up in bandages, and her eye is eye patched, and she's like laying in bed like with casts on.
Damn it.
She's not looking so hot.
Well, that depends on who you ask. Anyways.
Nice. And she will speak to you in like a quiet voice and like tell you that she's thank you for rescuing her, and she knew you'd come, and she knew there was a good reason why you were her favorite.
Aww.
And then she says, I didn't tell them anything, not about... They asked me about you, about your heritage as Japanese Merlin's kid. They gave me more information about you than I gave them about you.
I expect nothing less.
I didn't tell them anything about you.
Hold on. So wait, the whole town's an illusion?
Yep,
Then what's not an illusion?
the real town underneath the big town. These buildings are real, but they're it's like Silent Hill. This is the fake world on top of the real world, and the real world is way more depressing.
Oh, I was going to compare it to Blazing Saddles. Silent Hill is a lot more appropriate.
But once you do the ritual, you will make this world like this healthier version. You will basically, what's the word? Like banish the shadow world, the bad aspects of the shadow world, and make the good aspects of the real, like this fake world, real. According to Kimisaki, anyway. You are trusting the devil. The devil would never betray you.
That sentence seems a little off.
It's too late
Like,
now.
mildly at least.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, do you have anything to say to, I don't know what she is to you, girlfriend?
Mostly that I never thought that she would say anything about me, and honestly, I don't care either way because I'm just glad she's okay.
Aww.
Not even sure what she knows. That's they could even use against me, but I appreciate that she cared.
Yeah. All right. So you drink with the dads. That you will eventually like get Gendo to drink with you because he's the bad dad. Akuma will never drink with you. He watches the baby while Gendo gets drunk with you. So go ahead and indulge your vice.
Woo woo! Indulge vice. No bonus dice, sadly.
Hey, well, 4's not, well, actually.
I'll manage 4.
No,
2,
keep going. Keep finding
4.
worse things about this situation.
I mean, it's just, you're at 5 stress, that sucks.
Go ahead and indulge your vice since we know what you're up to.
Yep. So indulge vice, no bonus die. 4. 3 is not a great stress level to be at, but no, it'll work. It's fine.
All right, next time around, Asahi, do you want to up a clock or do anything? I mean, do you want to get an asset to help with the mirror bullshit? Do you want to?
I don't think we have any more clocks that we can bother.
What do we got?
With.
Let me look at the clocks. You've got investigate the shards, be rid of the ghosts, baby. Investigate the town. I mean, yeah, you got no long-term clocks. to
And baby was done.
yeah, baby was done. I just never crossed it out. Investigate the shards is pretty much done. You know everything you can. Investigate the town is now done because you know
All right,
basically
I
everything
think
about the town.
I'm going to try and
Is reduced one at
acquire
level?
an asset.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and acquire an asset.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think I'm just going to get Justice to make a bunch of explosives because I have a feeling we're going to need those.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I do that again?
Let me.
Do I
go
just spend a
to-
coin?
No. You spend a coin for stuff beyond doing the 2. So hold on, I have to go to the right page for this. Downtime activities are on page 153. Hold on, it's gonna take me a minute of scrolling to get to it. I think it's just a roll, and it decides what
It's-
kind of asset you get.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, so acquire asset. Roll the crew's tier. The result indicates the quality of the asset.
Did you upgrade our tier, Fefner?
I don't know if I did.
Oh no.
Let's see. So, what were we at before tier-wise?
You were tier 0. I believe you were tier 0 squad. I think you started tier 0? Right? Or do you start at tier 1?
I problem is we've not been doing this right, so
That's my fault. I suck.
No, because this is something the players have to agree on, and no one wants to talk outside of session.
yeah, we've done no discussion about our crew. Justice has just been over there like, "Hey guys, I can help," and we've been like, "No."
I like blowing things up.
That's nice, Justice.
Now, some items require minimum quality asset to acquire. To raise the result beyond critical, you may spend 2 coin per +1 tier bonus. Can we just like? Can I just say that we up our tier, remove some coin, and that'll be my thing?
Yeah, sure.
My turn goes first. I guess because of my sudden moment of honesty and discussing things with everybody, we are now more on points. And we've sort of all just uncomfortably agreed that we have a patron now. So we'll say we're tier 1.
Okay. So you get 1
Okay.
dice to get some special items. You get a special item. So I'll say it's like a big bomb.
All right.
A 2. So it's a big bomb, but it's going to take, like, some work to set up. Because, like, that's what, a tier 0 asset? So it's a big bomb, but you're going to need to, like, light a fuse or something. It's going to be a bit
Okay.
hectic to apply.
All right.
Who wants to go next and, like, gather assets or whatever? Kalari, do you want to go next?
Yes, I'm going to gather an asset.
Okay, same thing, 1d6.
A D6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And what are you getting?
Let me roll first.
That is that's a tier 1.
Yeah, it's good.
I want to improve it.
Okay. That'll be...
I want to break into the armory and steal one of the military's Gatling guns.
Oh, okay, yep. All right.
Dang.
That's good. All right, yep, you can make that a 6 and steal one of the Gatling guns. You have that.
I'll call that 2 load, I think.
Okay, yep, that's 2 load. That's gonna be good. All right, Yumi, your turn.
Trying to think about. Can I just like? I'm not sure there's really any asset I can get here. Can I double dip on indulging vice?
You can,
Yeah.
but you might overindulge, so be careful.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
I forget what overindulging does. I believe there's like a consequence.
It's a couple different things it can be. Only one of which would matter, and you wouldn't choose that considering we're going into the final. So basically, if you overindulge, you can attract trouble, which is an entanglement, which we're not worried about. Brag, which is +2 heats. Lost which is your character vanishes for a few weeks, so you just be playing a different character in the next session, the last session. And then tapped is your current purveyor cuts you off, which I feel like if you overindulge, that one makes sense. You just
Yeah.
drink the last of the beer supplies.
Yeah, and your current provider cuts you off, which kind of happened anyway. Like, Ark isn't around, so I guess Genda will stop drinking with you if you overindulge. You'll have to find somebody else to drink with. Or,
No,
I know,
there
Ray will
won't
get
be
mad
any more
at you.
drink.
Ray will get mad at you for drinking so much. So,
There will be
Oh,
no
now I
drink.
can't because I don't want her to be mad at me.
Well, she might not be.
yeah,
Well,
you
how much
can
is
go
risky?
home.
The city is in an embargo. This is the last of the alcohol.
Yeah, this is the last of the alcohol.
Everyone
it.
in town is mad at you.
Well,
Fuck
it's
it.
only if you overindulge, you'd have to roll a 6.
Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you. You have to roll 2 6s.
You'd have to roll 2 6s, yeah.
Ah, you got one.
That's actually 2 6s would have been preferable.
Yeah, 2 6s would have been preferable, so you get 1 back. I mean, just take a couple shots. It's fine.
Before you leave, you're just like, wait, one more.
Honestly, I'll take it because I was at 9 and
Yeah.
now I'm at 4.
Yeah. All right. Next session, we will put the mirror back together, and it'll be just basically an all fighting session. I'm sorry, it's gonna suck, but Kagimatsu will be there, and you will have to beat him
And
up.
so will you, viewer.
And so will you, viewer. So I'm gonna
But
stop.
first,
Mm-hmm.
Arc XP. We gotta do XP.
Time.
Can't wait to ruin your plan by taking ritual as my next special ability.
Go ahead, Sensui.
All right, so you addressed a challenge with knowledge or arcane power. Yes, multiple times.
Mhm.
So that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Expressed your belief drives.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, that I applied to resolve already.
Okay.
I definitely expressed belief drives heritage or background. I don't really think I struggled though,
Yeah.
but didn't need it anyway. I only needed 3 XP, so perfect. I'm taking ritual, which is you can study an occult ritual or create a new one to summon a supernatural effect or being. You know the arcane methods to perform ritual sorcery. You
Mhm.
begin with 1 ritual already learned.
Okay.
So Ari is going to have help next time,
All right.
and I'm going
I
to know
will-
the ritual.
I will tell you about the ritual privately so that you understand what's going to go on because you're probably going to be a little mad at me.
Oh no.
And mad at your girlfriend. All right. Kalari, your turn to do end of session stuff.
Well, I got violence ones. I was protecting people, and that's kind of my thing.
Yep.
So I'm taking XP for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the heritage.
I mean, you made orders. Your military background.
That's
I'll
true.
give it to
Okay,
you.
yeah. So that's gonna be enough. I'm finally taking a second resolve skill, so I have 2 dice
Nice.
at minimum when I'm defending or anything.
Proud of you.
What am I gonna take though? I guess I'll take 1 in console.
Proud of you. All right. Asahi, your turn.
All right. You address the challenge with violence or coercion. Yes.
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 You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
You didn't do any lawyer stuff this session. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Did you try?
This is
Did
the
you?
murder
did you try,
section
you
of
didn't,
Murder
You didn't even
Lawyer.
try and lawyer at Machiko.
You should have shouted objection. God, would have solved everything.
All right, and you struggled with issues from your vice or traumas during this session.
You did.
I actually invoked your reckless to make you do a thing. So yeah.
Yep.
All right, so there's 2 XP.
All right, Yumi, your turn.
All right. Let's see. So each time I rolled desperate action. So I did that once.
Yep.
Address the challenge of deception or influence. Does goading people into rushing into slipping count?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna count that.
Mm-hmm.
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
I mean,
Mm.
kinda, but not. I'm not. I mean, it was more Ray not expressing your beliefs, drives. Your
Yeah.
background. So I'm not gonna give that
Yeah.
one to you.
Struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session. Oh, hell yes.
Yes, you were traumatized by
I
the
almost
the
died.
sake and wine. Yeah.
My trauma is that I didn't get to drink enough.
Right?
Did you level up?
I am 2 away.
Oh. You know, it's funny
Ugh.
is you'll probably level up next session, but that's going to be the last session. So
Lol.
I think that's everybody. So next time on Blades.
Oh,
of the
did you want to do
Dark-
a thing?
Oh yeah. So you're hanging out with Sensui. You're hanging out with Kimisaki. When you get to the room that you usually get to, Chiho Sasaki, Yoshiro Date's significant other, is there, and she's like tied up to a chair. And Kimisaki's like, I forgot about this. Take her away. Remember our deal, she says, as Chiho, who is gagged, gets drug out of the room.
This is a new one.
Oh, well, yes, about that. She was dating Yoshiro Date. I decided that the best way to reclaim the control of this town was to make her pregnant. But I didn't actually force her to be pregnant. She's just gonna lie about it, and we'll find a baby for her. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Then we have an heir to the
God.
estate who can press the claim, and we can take over the town. It'll be fine. It's fine. I thought it through.
God.
Do you have anything to say about this?
So mad.
Wow.
That certainly is a plan.
You know, I was really pressured. I had a better plan in action. You know, somebody forced my hand. I had to make this up on the fly.
I mean, did you have to tie her up?
Well, it was the only way to get her to agree. We had to convince her, do a bit of convincing.
I mean, I can do a little bit of convincing. Theoretically, I'm just not sure how to do that.
You weren't here. You were busy saving the surface brothel.
Yeah.
Once Kagimatsu is slain, there'll be a perfect opportunity in this power vacuum for me to introduce the heir of the estate and take over the town. And once the ritual is done, we can have harmony between the spirits and the mortals here in this town and create like a vacation town, like Issei really is.
Time to get Issei back onto the canon path.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's my plan. And I wish she had just agreed and that we didn't have to get so rough with her.
Did you at least try, like, bribing first?
She comes from a wealthy family. I couldn't have offered her anything that she didn't already have. I tried. She didn't want to lie about this, and she doesn't want to deal with me because of my reputation, she says with a roll of her eyes.
I suppose that is a little rude, but there must be a better way of going about this.
Well, my dear, it's done with now. If you have a better idea, I'm willing to bet. You can always bend my ear, my love.
I suppose I'm not the best person to ask, but the last person who took over this town did so through violence and pushing weight around, so I don't know, I figured someone could just do that.
Oh, once Kagimatsu is dead, which I hope happens, she says, looking at you, I have every plan of making sure that I enforce the claim to the lordship by any means necessary. all the I suspect that in the power struggle, without anybody to seize control, that they're all going to turn on each other. So yeah, that's what I suspect.
That seems like a
anyway.
good start.
So I can do the old divide and conquer is my plan. I mean, look, I don't actually know how this plan's going to play out once once push comes to shove. I'm going to be honest with you, babe.
That's fine. I suppose I haven't had much of a plan about this either, but, well, what little I did think of in advance, I'm going to finish soon.
You will finally get your revenge. It will be good. I'm glad that I saved you back then. You are precious to me.
I do owe everything I have now to you.
Soon we will create a perfect world together. So that's I suspect is the end of that scene.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what went down. So that's her plan. All right, with that out of the way, I'm gonna stop recording. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for reminding me.